Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia and today we have another video for you guys, which I'm really excited to do. For whatever reason, I've been excited to do the monthly view. Anyway, let's just go ahead and just get into it. So for this video, we're going to be setting up our monthly view for my budget planner. This budget planner is from Erin Condren. I currently only have 2 spreads set up already for my budget for October, and I did these in a separate video with you guys, but for today we're going to go ahead and focus on the monthly along with the dashboard. Let's talk about the kit that I have. I have the full kit for my October design too, which comes with the monthly and the date dots along with the dashboard page. And then I also have my add-ons too that come with it, which is the bill dues. I normally don't utilize bill dues, but since I haven't budgeted in a few months, I wanted to use this, especially since student loans are starting back up. I wanted to see if this would help me feel a little bit more at ease with all the changes and getting back into budgeting. But we have the bill dues, the non-spends, and then I have all 4 of the colors for this month as well. We have color 1, color 2, color 3, and color 4. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but this one, a couple of these sheets are oops, which is why I'm going to be using them, because I don't mind the oops, but just in case you guys see that some of them are cut more to the right or to the left. I have additional colors here that I thought would work really well. This is actually the October colored 3, but it's for design 1, which is this floral color, but I'm just obsessed with this color for whatever reason, so I really wanted to use this too. It might not be like the most matching, but I'm here for it. And then I also have another lighter blue color, or is this a darker blue? This is a darker blue. I have a darker blue color, and this is from what is this from? This color is from March's design 2. This is color 3 from that. You guys, I have so many expense stickers from previous months and collections that I have to use up. I just been hoarding them, so I think I'm gonna try to start using the previous months. I think the reason why I don't really use them enough is because I only have like a few categories that I usually track, and I don't sometimes have the most expenses. Like, these colors are so pretty, but anyway, okay. I'm getting off topic here, but I do have a bunch of colors to choose from because I think I need 6 in total, but we'll do that together. I'm gonna put this to the side, the dashboard sheet. We're gonna start with our monthly overview. I wanted to give both of the designs some love because I do really enjoy the holiday for Halloween, but I really love the first design and wanted to use that for my spread. Okay, so this is now down, and this is looking so festive for the Halloween season. This year, our baby is already 1 year old, so we actually, this time versus last time, she'll be able to like enjoy the holiday a little bit more. She'll be able to be like a little bit more visual with things. Who knows, maybe she'll start walking by the end of the month, because right now she's already starting to walk with assistance. So I'm really excited to see how she interacts with everything with the season. So that's really cute. I have 4 strips of washi at the bottom, so there's like options to choose between which ones to use. I feel like I always end up doing the matching one at the bottom, and I think I'm going to continue to do so because I like using the other pattern on the side of this. So I'm going to just continue doing that like I usually do. So let me put this to the side. Okay, focus is real. I used to be so horrible at putting all of the washi down top and bottom, but I've slowly gotten better. I mean, I'd hope so with all of this practice I've been doing, but I'm also going to line this up as well, and I have to line this up with here. Okay, I usually center this a little bit more because these washis they're the same size as this one, so it doesn't go the full entire length, but this is just what I like to use it for. So I have to center it a little bit more. Okay, well that's as good as it's gonna get. So let's go ahead and just leave it like that. I still think that's pretty cute. Let's go ahead and do the other side real quick. Normally for the whole entire month of October, or in general, Halloween, for October, November, December, we try to watch videos, or not videos, what are they called? Movies for the whole entire month. Like for example, October, we would watch scary movies all month long. November would be Thanksgiving Eve videos. And then Christmas, of course, will be Christmas. I keep saying videos, movies. Christmas movies for the month of December. But since we have our little baby, I don't want to traumatize her, so we haven't been watching any Halloween movies, like at all. And also, for whatever reason, me being pregnant, I'm like I get scared extremely easily as well. So I haven't even been able to watch scary movies, even if I wanted to. So on the sidebar, I'm going to put, from the dashboard sheets, I do have a little key script, and I really like using that for this side because I like to have a key for all of the expenses that I have. And then let's lay down these date dots real quick. I'm gonna lay these down real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all the date dots down. There's two colors here. I always forget to mention this, but there's one color strip down here that is meant to cover the days that are not in the month, but the largest section is for the ones that are in the month. There's a couple of just blank date dots too, if you want to use like bulletin points or something on the side. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the payday scripts down. So I will be getting paid on the 6th and then on the 20th for this month. So I want to move that over a little bit. And then my husband will be getting paid on the 11th and then the 25th of the month. Okay, so I'm essentially done with that since I won't be using any of the other ones. Now this is what it's looking like so far. It's looking super Halloween-y. But let's go ahead and just do our sidebar over here, and then we can move on to the dashboard. So for our key on the side, for my monthly view, I really do like to track the expenses that are our electronic cash envelopes. We don't use cash. We are strictly credit card budgeters, electronic budgeters. We only use cash if it's 1000% needed, but these are our electronic cash envelopes. And I'll show you guys more about how we transition the money over, how we keep track of everything, the apps that we use. That will all be in our weekly check-in videos. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for eating out, groceries, gas, allowance, pups, and our baby. So that is 5 categories I like to track. And I normally do like to also have a category for unbudgeted in here, because it's really nice for me to be able to have that in our monthly overview. So when I flip to it, I can easily see that we had an unbudgeted expense. Like for example, this one, there's one purple for unbudgeted because we had our dentist expense. We normally don't really have unbudgeted expenses like that. This month I had a vacation one. I had some expenses for vacation. I think March too. March we had another vacation, so you guys can see there was a bunch of vacation stuff. This was back in March because I had a separate budget specifically for our vacation. But yeah, we don't really have unbudgeted expenses like that. Oh, another one for the dentist, 505. Looks like the dentist keeps causing us to be in our unbudgeted. Yeah, so I'm going to do the same thing this time around. I was debating on whether or not to have another one for sinking funds too, but I felt like that was just a lot, so I'm gonna keep the same thing that I always used to do in the past. So let's just pick out what is it, 6 expense stickers. So I do want to use the ones that are coordinated to the month. These are the ones that coordinate to the monthly. And then, oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. Okay, never mind. So I already have all 6 of them picked out then. But this one is so bright. Like I really do. I know it's not the most matching of this, but I really do want to incorporate this because I feel like it's just so pretty. But I don't know if this incorporating this color is just too excessive or not, because everything else meshes really well and this is just in your face. It's okay, I'm just gonna go with it. I would probably just have this more of as one of the ones or the categories that we use often. So I know eating out in groceries we use very often. For those, I think I want to do these two colors. Maybe since this one's so bright and vivid, maybe I'll just use this one as the unbudgeted. But that also means that I probably won't really get to use this color. Alright, so I finally made a decision for each of them. So I decided to just make this one eating out because who knows, I think maybe the final product after everything's laid out, this will actually bring a really nice vibrant color to everything. So I decided to just do that one. Next is going to be groceries, which is the darker blue. And groceries is also a very commonly used category, so that should repeat itself quite often. Then we have gas, which is the pink color. I feel like gas, I always end up making like purple for whatever reason, but not quite this time. Then we have our allowance category, which is that peachy color. I actually didn't test all these stickers out in the box because, as you guys know, these expenses, like I mentioned earlier, are slightly oopsed. But yeah, so okay, so pups. And then last but not least, we have unbudgeted, which ends up being the light blue. And I actually really love this color, but I'm trying to like choose different colors from what I normally would choose for things. So that is actually how our little key is looking, and that orange is so vibrant. All right. So now that's looking good. I do want to separate out and use this last washi to break this up because I am going to be placing that here. Because I do like to keep track of our how many none spent that we have, along with how much we were able to save. But I actually haven't done that in a while because I used to track how much we saved for MyOliveBlue down here. So maybe I won't use this last section. I'll probably just have this here for whatever. What did I end up doing in June? Did I still do MyOliveBlue? Oh, I think June was the last month I did MyOliveBlue, but I never even wrote how much we saved. Okay, so let's just keep it as is then. The sheet is now done as well. Now let me just lay down, maybe let's do a blue one, and then I'll be able to write how many non-spends we had at the end of the month. And then whatever it is that we pick back up a savings challenge, I'm going to go ahead and use this one for that savings challenge particularly. Now this is what our spread is looking like, and now let's go ahead and do our dashboard. So for our dashboard, I have this sheet here. And for this sheet, just to show you guys what it looks like laid down in the newer Erin Condren, since there was a reformat for the dashboard, because I know a couple of you guys did ask to see what it looks like and if it will fit, because you guys did do the new one for July, the academic year, and this is what it'll look like in there. And I have a video as well setting this up with you guys and the comparison between the both, along with I went over it in my new releases video as well. For the October dashboard, I am going to go back to using, or not go back, this is going to be my first time finally being able to use these credit score ones, because I really do want to get into the habit of checking our credit score and writing it down, because I fell off of the wagon for doing that as well. So let's just lay this down and then we'll talk about our credit score together. So first off, I'm probably going to, as always, use the thicker washi for this box up here. And then there's no right or wrong for doing the dashboard. I have it all the different types of strips. These are the thickest ones, these are the thinnest, these are the medium, and then there's like 3 of these washies. They're slightly thicker than this one at the bottom, if you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can really see that well on here, but you guys will see when I do lay it down. But it's to be able to customize this however you guys want to. I kind of just always stick to the same exact thing every single month because I did it the first time around, I liked it, and then I just never decided to change it. I think there was a couple of times that I wanted to try to change it up, but it never happened. So this is what we're here for. It's just the same thing every single month. So we have that October script down, and then we have, I don't remember how I used to do this, but I also don't want to look to see. I want to put the matching thin one down here. Oh wait, no, that's not right. It's this one. So the matching thin one at the bottom of the dashboard, of this big box for the dashboard. And then I want to use I think I'm going to do the over here, the other thin one down here. I don't even remember what I used to do. Hold on. To be honest, even though I don't remember what I used to do, I'm pretty sure this thing is going to end up turning out exactly the same. Then I have my last little strip that I'm going to put up here. Okay. Now for the thin washi, I'm going to use this at the bottom. Right. And then I'm gonna line it again. And then my credit score boxes I'll probably just put in here. I haven't used the credit score boxes in this dashboard spread yet. At least I don't remember if I did or not. I would have to flip back to June to see if I used it in June, but I don't think so. Let me just see real quick. What did I do for June? Okay, hold on. Yeah, I didn't use those boxes, but we have this month upcoming amounts, spendings, and credit score. So upcoming scripts this month. We have amounts. And then I want to use this purple washi. I think I'm going to line the... Which one should I line? Should I line this one or should I line this one? Let's see, because I also need a thin washi to line as well. So maybe I'll stick to using this one to match. And then I'll use this one to line the bigger box. Just to add a little bit more, because this is actually a really big box for what I need. So this just kind of takes up a little bit more space and adds a little bit more design to it, which I think is very cute. So I think that works out. And then let me just cut this one too. And then I'm going to line the top of this one as well. Just because, again, like, this is all definitely customizable, but this is just what I like to do. Now this is what it's looking like so far. Now I'm going to use this last washi to kind of break down the bottom, but I know that credit score, I should probably put these boxes down first. So I'll probably do this tannish orange in the blue one, or maybe with the pink one. I think I'll do these two. Okay, I think that looks good. So let me just see how this is gonna fit, because I've never laid these out in here before. So we have one, and then we have another one I'll put, like, I guess right next to it. Okay, I think that looks pretty cute. They were a little crooked, so I had to adjust them ever so slightly, but I think that looks pretty good. So now I'm going to just kind of use this to section it off. I don't know if this looks weird because these sections are like not the same size as in the past, so it looks like kind of off-ish, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe if I draw a line down the center, it'll look a little bit better. Let me see. Just to separate out the sections. And I'm gonna move this washi over just a tad more, just so it's a little bit more centered. I think that is okay. Like before in the past, it would be right down the middle, so it looked a lot better. But so it looked like this. But since I'm incorporating the boxes this time around, it looks slightly different. And the reason why I'm incorporating both boxes is because I am going to be tracking my credit score along with my husband's. And then we also have spendings over here because I like to track how much we spent. All right, so let's do these. Put these hearts down for this month. And how I utilize this dashboard is for this month, it's kind of any important notes like unexpected costs and stuff. It's kind of like another straightforward overview of things. So if I flip to this, I can easily see the things, the important things with our finances that occurred this month. And then for upcoming, it has to do with any upcoming events or birthdays or things that's going to cost money, vacations, things like that for us to keep account for when we have to do our budget. Spendings down here, I'm going to, since there's so much purple, I'm not going to use the purple, but this is where we keep track of all of our bills, how much we spend for bills, how much we spend for our daily expenses, along with how much we spend from our sinking funds, or anything else that we want to keep track of, how much we spent from. So we're going to keep track of our daily, or how much we spent from bills, so the total for the month, and then our sinking funds. All right, so we have that down here. Hopefully there's enough space for sinking funds. Maybe next time I'll probably just put like SF for sinking funds. Let's just finish putting the rest of the stickers. So we have one side for myself and then one side for my husband for our credit score. And then he calls me Am as my name, and I call him Un. It's just what we call each other. It's like terms of endearment in Vietnamese. But that is actually it for this dashboard sheet. I'm not going to be using any of those additional scripts. Now, I actually don't have these numbers down right now. One of them is always way higher than the rest of them, so I need to collect what these numbers are, and then I'll put them in here. I'm not 100% sure yet whether or not I want to share it or not, so I just have to talk to my husband about that to see. But for this amount, for this section for amounts, I like to keep track of our 401k along with our student loan debt. I used to track in here for our HSA accounts too to see how much was in there. But since we no longer have an HSA account, we kind of use all of it up when we gave birth to our daughter. I don't track that anymore. So I'll only need 4 of them. And I'm going to grab them from the back of the book. These are the Erin Condren stickers. Let's do this blue and we'll do orange as well. So we'll do, should we do this blue or this purpley blue? Actually, let's just do this one because I don't know whether month I'll be able to use this color. But let's do these. And then we'll do 401k for mine and my husband's. And then we'll also do our student loan debt amounts for both mine and my husband's. When I do the debt video for our payments and also like catching up with you guys with what our new numbers are and stuff, I'll fill that in here because I actually don't have them on the top of my head right now, but I might as well just fill it out now with you guys. So we have 401k, then my husband's student loans, and then my student loans. So we'll put the total numbers in here as well. If I had any like investment accounts, I used to invest, not anymore. That's a long story in its own, but if I did, then I would put that in here as well. It's just for me to keep track of numbers, so every single month I can always look back to see how they changed. Now, I think that's it for this video. Yes, it is. So this is what the final dashboard page looks like. I love that. And then we also have our October monthly view, and that is what this is looking like as well. So that is actually going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much as always for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye.